Airstrike leaves dozens dead in Kaduna. Residents and NAF clash over incident. NEMA deploys crew to monitor Niger-Benue rivers after Lagdo Dam water release. FCT police assure adequate security for Oktoberfest. And on a foreign scene, hundreds flee Lebanon for Syria amid heavy Israeli strikes. Hello and welcome to News Updates on Trust Television. I am Lilian Ogazi. And now to the news. Residents of Chikada Kolo village of Yadin Kidadi in Giwa local government area of the state had the Nigerian Air Force NAF on Sunday deferred on the alleged killing of over 20 persons in an airstrike in the area on Friday. While residents alleged that the victims included 23 worshippers at a mosque and other at a market in the area, the Nigerian Air Force claimed that the airstrike was only aimed on the logistics base of the terrorists. The Air Force Authority said scores of terrorists were confirmed killed during the raid, but claimed that there was no mosque in the area. But some residents who spoke to Daily Trust said among the victims included families and children who had gathered around the mosque that day. They said the latest incident was akin to the December 3, 2023 airstrike attack at Tudumbiri in the same Kaduna state, which killed about 100 people. Sources at the Kidandam village said an airplane dropped a bomb in the area, adding that the airstrike disfigured the bodies of most of those affected. They said that 23 mutilated bodies gathered from the scene had been buried according to Islamic rites. The councillor representing the area, Abdullah Ismail, also confirmed the incident, describing the area as a danger zone because of the activities of the bandits. But the Deputy Director of Public Relations and Information NAF Group, Captain Kabiru Ali, who shared pictorial evidence of how the location was before and after the operation with Daily Trust, said the operation was carried out following credible intelligence indicating a huge presence of terrorists and their weapon cache in the Yadi forest. Earlier, we spoke to Daily Trust reporter Mohammed Yaba. He gave us an update on the incident.
Actually, the incident, as you mentioned, happened on Friday around 2 p.m. in that area, which is Jikadokolu, under the Yadi Kitangan, that is in Giwa local community, South Kaduna State. Based on our findings and based on what we gathered from the community is that the place is a danger zone. It is under the territory of bandits, even though, yes, during the strike, according to them, there are people from neighboring villages that usually go to the village. Some usually go there to farm, while others, like for instance, the children who are among the victims happen to hop, maybe shell groundnut and other stuff around that area. And on that very day, according to the sources and the residents we spoke with, is that after the Juma prayers, they usually gather around the north to either eat and also do certain small businesses around that area. And that was exactly when, according to them, the bomb was dropped. And virtually most of the people that were close by were hit and their bodies mutilated. According to the sources, I mean, the villagers that live around that area, and including those that participated in similar, they confirmed that about 23 bodies were gathered by the people, and also those are the ones that were recognized by their family members and also they have been buried. So far, they even claim that those children, among whose bodies were found, were children, in particular, the minor girls that were around the area when the incident happened. But no doubt, yes, some of the villagers confirm that, yes, the area is located under the territory of bandits and a danger zone. But they also confirm that, yes, there are also innocent villagers that either are stranded in those villages, don't know where to go, and also those that usually go from neighboring villages, like I mentioned, to go there and to attend to their farms, and also the small children that usually around that area.
All right, so we had the NAF coming out to say that the attack was meant for terrorists, but even with the confirmation and the burial rites that was done by the villagers, are they still standing on that same statement?
Well, actually, I've not heard from them apart from the statement that was reported where they mentioned that the target was the facilities of some of the terrorist kingpins that were operating around that area. But whether, and they also denied that there was a mosque around that area, but based on the findings on ground, based on the interviews I had or we had with the people around that area, they confirmed there was a mosque there, and they also confirmed there was a small market that was around the mosque, and they also confirmed that there were children and women and also some adults that were hit and at that location. And they also confirmed that most of the people, yes, there are some people that usually they are farmers and also those students that were hit. And so it's not just for that, like for the other thing that either carry out an intervention and also see if it's true what the people are saying. But presently, that was what the people confirmed. And these are not one or two sources that we spoke with. I spoke with multiple sources around that area, and they confirmed that there was a mosque, and they also confirmed that there were also
killings.
They are not denying. Yes, they were not denying the fact that it was a danger zone and there were also terrorist activities around there, because they confirmed that yes, the area is under the territory of bandits. They also, but you know, sometimes
people are still there. Yeah, we see that situation happening in various parts of the northeast. So this is not, or the northwest, this is not the first time. But then, Yaba, talk to us, walk us through what the state government are saying, considering this is not the first, attack or a slain attack being placed on where it hits humans, where it hits civilians rather than the terrorists in Kaduna State especially. So what is the government of Obasani saying about this situation?
Well, actually, unfortunately, for now, there was not any statement from the government. We are still expecting that maybe now that what is published, maybe they may start to react after coming out their own internal investigation. But for now, there was no any statement either from the Ministry of Internal Security and Home Affairs and also from the state government. So the state government is silent about the incident, and when we bring the state identity, they may decide to come out with their version of the story.
Now moving on, the Nigerian Army says its troops have eliminated 8 terrorists and rescued 40 abducted individuals in a series of coordinated operations across the country. The Army, in a post on its official X handle on Monday, said the recent victories had further tightened the noose around the necks of unrepentant terrorists and their collaborators. The post added that the troops also apprehended a notorious arms courier found with a large cache of ammunition, striking a major blow against arms proliferation by criminal elements, according to the Army troops acting on genuine intelligence on September 28, conducted a strategic stop and search operations along the Lafia-Kefi Road in Nasarawa State. The post also revealed that troops in an encounter with fleeing terrorists at Giwa village in Montgomery local government area of Borno recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 61 rounds of 7.62 mm, 51 rounds of 7.62 mm special ammunition, hard drugs, and various supplies. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors, NARD, has again called on the federal government and security agencies to secure the safe release and return of Giniyat Popola, a resident doctor at the National Eye Center in Kaduna, who has been kidnapped and held in captivity for more than 9 months. At the annual general meeting of NARD held in Abeokuta, Ogun State, the body begged the government to intensify efforts at rescuing the doctor. Reading a communique issued at a press conference, the national president of NARD, Dele Abdullahi, said he appreciates government efforts, but calling on the authority to do more to ensure Popola's Giniyat returns safely. The Nigerian National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, said it has deployed a team to monitor rivers, Benue and Niger, following the release of water from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. NEMA spokesperson Manzo Ezekiel disclosed this on Sunday in Abuja. Ezekiel noted that some communities had already been affected by the water release from Lagdo Dam. Meanwhile, the federal government has predicted 5 days of heavy rainfall, which may lead to flooding in 15 states. The flood prediction obtained on Sunday from the National Flood Early Warning System Center of the Federal Ministry of Environment also urged stakeholders to take note. The center indicated that the identified locations and their environs are likely to witness heavy rainfall that may lead to flood within the period of prediction. The FCT Police Command, in anticipation of the upcoming October 1st Independence Day celebration, has strategically deployed adequate personnel and equipment throughout the FCT. According to the statement by Police Public Relations Officer SP Josephine Ade, these proactive deployments aim to ensure that residents of the FCT enjoy a hitch-free Independence Day celebration. She said the deployment will include explosive ordnance disposal personnel, anti-riot equipment, visibility policing, among others. According to her, traffic diversions will be implemented in areas expected to experience large crowds, including Central Area and Eagle Square. Organizers of the October 1st protest against hardship in the country have insisted they would proceed with the showdown despite kicks by the federal government and warning by the Nigerian police force. A former presidential candidate and activist who is one of the leaders of the planned October 1st protest, Omoyele Sowore, gave an update on his social media platform X on Monday, insisting on the action and saying it would be held across the country. No going back. Fearless in October, he wrote on Monday, adding that nationwide protests will hold at the Eagle Square, Abuja. While assuring that the protest will be peaceful, Sowore noted that hunger pangs have spread across the country, adding that it has become necessary for Nigerians to troop out in a nationwide protest. According to the AAC presidential candidate, between the last protest, which took place just 2 months ago, and now, petrol prices have risen by almost 300 naira per litre, while the naira was further devalued, with pricing of food items surging to new heights in the market. He said under these circumstances, it was not out of place that Nigerians want to voice their displeasure with the government's failure to address the issues affecting them. Meanwhile, the Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission has declared the result of the state's local government elections it conducted on Saturday, with the All Progressive Grand Alliance winning all the 21 local council chairmanship seats. The Commission's chairman, Genevieve Osakwe, announced the result in Awka late on Sunday. According to Osakwe, APGA also won the councillorship positions in each local government area, as confirmed at the level ward. Describing the election as the fairest, she emphasized that the Commission meticulously collated and analyzed the results to ensure accuracy. Osakwe expressed gratitude to security agencies for maintaining peace and order throughout the process. This is news updates coming to you from Trust TV. Coming up, amidst fluctuations in food prices, Jalingo markets offer affordable options. This and more when we get back. Do stay. Hey, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is news updates coming to you from Trust Television. Let's take a look at our headline stories again. Airstrike leaves dozens dead in Kaduna. Residents in NAF clash over incidents. NEMA deploys crew to monitor Niger Benue rivers after Lagdo Dam water release. Jalingo, the capital of Taraba State, boasts numerous markets, each known for the distinct products its traders offer. Markets on the outskirts of the town attracts higher patronage thanks to their lower commodity prices.
Mile 6 Markets is one of the oldest markets in Jalingo. It is said that over 200 years ago, farmers reside and sell their farm products at the ancient markets. People from various locations in the town visit here to buy their food items, mostly because of low prices. Traders said some of their items that are cheaper here are mostly maize, local rice, cassava flour vegetables, perishable food, and tuber crops, such as yam, potatoes, and cassava.
There
is yam available. I travel to Gombe, Gwangwan, Wuro Musa, Monkey, Zin, and also Nika. Yam is available and we thank God for that. The prices of these yams depend on their sizes. The bigger yams are more expensive, the smaller yams are less expensive. Here in Mile 6, we thank God as everyone commends the affordable prices of these yams, unlike the prices in the market, because one will have to pay for transport to get to the market to buy these yams. People come from Sabongari, ATC to buy yams here in Mile 6.
At the main market, goods are sold in less price because some people there, most of them are wholesalers there. So here they are the retailers. So the reason why they increase prices is because they increase to get their own gain, or let me say profits in short. So in the main markets, they usually buy from the producers. So the sellers, the wholesalers. So we buy from them in the main market now, we sell and increase the price. So we are the retailers now in this market.
Some residents stress that there are low patronage now because of high cost of transportation.
Well, a lot, but there are some things you can't get here, of course. You have to go to the major markets. You can't get honey beans here. You can't get the foreign rice here. And some other items, you can't get them here.
The truth of the matter is the hardship is something else. So if there is any way government can, try and consider the masses.
Wheelbarrow will charge us for carrying it from inside the market to where you get machine. And the machine man now will finish his own poverty on it, that it has come. Whether you carry yours, you pay or you don't pay. And so you find that before we come here and quantify what we will pay, you find that we have to put up something over whatever we have bought from the main market.
They called on governments to construct good access roads to the markets.
The World Bank has approved 3 new loan requests totaling $1.57 billion in financing for Nigeria. According to a statement released on Monday, the approvals is to support the federal government in strengthening human capital through better health for women, children, and adolescents. The statement added that the approved project would also help build resilience to the effects of climate change, such as floods, droughts, and through improving dams safety and irrigation. The international lender stated that this new financing includes $500 million for addressing governance issues that constrain the delivery of education and health, $570 million for the primary healthcare provisions strengthening program, and $500 million for the sustainable power and irrigation for Nigeria project. Now, away from Nigeria, the United Nations refugee head on Monday said about 100,000 people have fled to Syria from Lebanon due to Israeli airstrikes. Filippo Grandi said on X that UN Refugee Agency was present at 4 crossing points alongside local authorities and the Syrian Red Crescent to support new arrivals. Israel has widened its attacks in recent days to include Lebanon as well as the Gaza Strip, targeting Iran's regional ally Hezbollah. Strikes on Hezbollah's targets in Lebanon killed its leader Hassan Nasrallah on Friday. In the last week, Israeli bombardment has killed more than 700 people in Lebanon, including 14 paramedics over a 2-day period, according to Lebanon's health ministry. Search and rescue teams in Nepal's capital peeked through wrecked homes on Monday after waters receded from monsoon floods that killed at least 192 people around the Himalayan Republic. Deadly floods and landslides are common across South Asia during the monsoon season from June to September, but experts say climate change is making them worse. The entire neighborhoods in Kathmandu were inundated after the heaviest rains in more than 2 decades, with the capital's temporary cut-off from the rest of Nepal after landslides blocked highways. Home Ministry spokesman Rishi Ram Tiwari said at least 35 of those killed were buried alive when earth from a landslide careened into vehicles on a highway south of Kathmandu. And in sport, Nigeria has secured Africa's sole ticket to the International Cricket Council Under-19 Women's World Cup to be held in Malaysia in 2025. Nigeria was declared the winner of the Under-19 Africa qualifiers on Sunday after the final match against Zimbabwe was washed out due to a heavy downpour in the second innings. The final game, played at Ganhanga International Stadium in Kigali, saw Nigeria win the toss and opt to bat, scoring 77 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in 20 years. In their chase, Zimbabwe started strongly, scoring 19-1 in 2.3 overs, but the rain halted play and the match could not proceed. ICC officials present adjured Nigeria the winner for being the only unbeaten participant at the qualifiers, having also topped their group. With that, we've come to the end of News Updates here on Trust TV. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms for more news, programs and documentaries. Thanks for watching. I am Lilian Ogazi. Bye for now.